I want to tell you guys why you're probably not succeeding right now. And the reality is most people just don't really want what they say they want. They say that they want to make a lot of money, but they don't work hard. They might think they work hard, but they don't actually work hard. They might say they want to be in shape or they wish they had abs or whatever it is, man. You guys know what I'm talking about. They say they want things and they don't actually go after them. They don't take it seriously. And that's a massive problem that we have in this country, in America, specifically where I live. And it's a massive problem everywhere. But you have to take the things that you want. You have to take them. I mean, nobody's going to come and hand them to you, right? The reason you're not succeeding is because you're probably not as serious as you say you are. And if you are, and if you're working your butt off every single day, and you're doing literally everything you can, and it's still not working yet, the only reason it hasn't worked yet is because you haven't been doing it long enough, right? I was one of those people. I'm saying this from experience, right? I used to, when I first got started in business, I created a social media marketing agency after I took a Tai Lopez course. It was one of the best things I ever did in my entire life. I took a Tai Lopez course from it wasn't a tax refund check. It was the, I went to a junior college, and whenever I got financing from that, and I got like a government refund for like $1,200. That's what I got, basically. It was a refund check from like the government. I forget exactly what it was specifically, but it was to fund my college. But long story short, I took that $1,200 and I bought a $997 Tai Lopez course. If you guys remember that, it was like a big deal back in like 2018. Tai Lopez is like social media marketing agency course. That was a big deal. But I took that money and I invested into that course, right? And that honestly set me in such a positive direction because I had no idea what I wanted to do, but I knew that Tai Lopez was successful and that the things that he was talking about were kind of what I wanted, right? And my point is, I got started in that business and I did that for about, 2.5, 3 years on my own. And I didn't make really any money. I made probably like 10 grand over the course of those 3 years. Like, I'm not even joking around. I didn't make any money. And one of the things that I was always so frustrated about was like, dude, why is this not happening right now? I'm doing everything I can. I'm pitching people. I'm sending these videos. I'm sending these emails. I'm doing all this different kind of stuff, and it's not working for me. Why is that, right? And looking back, having that, that was like 7 years ago. Looking back, the reason it didn't work is because I didn't have any experience doing what I said I was going to do. Right? I didn't have any experience as a marketer. I didn't have any experience doing advertising. I didn't have any experience, right? And I was selling something that I really knew nothing about, right? And again, fast forward 7, 8 years, whatever it is, and I have all kinds of experience. I spent anywhere from $3 to $5 million a month on ads, on digital advertising, on Google and Facebook ads for clients. I didn't have that experience back then, and I couldn't recognize because I was just young and inexperienced. Again, I didn't realize that it takes a long time in order for you to become successful. You have to work as hard as you possibly can every single day to move forward in the right direction. And, looking back, those 3 years that I did that on my own, it wasn't a waste. I was learning a lot of very valuable lessons that I still use to this day. And one of the most valuable lessons was the perspective that, hey, it's going to take a much longer period of time than you think. A much longer period of time than you think. Success does not take 3 years. I don't care what anybody says. It doesn't take 1 year. It takes 10 years. It takes 20, 30 years. That's what it takes. It's not a fast thing. You have to understand that ASAP. Success is not fast. It takes a long time. It takes a lot of hours in order for you to be successful. A lot of heartbreak, a lot of setbacks, a lot of pain, a lot of suffering, an endless amount. That's what it takes. And it's going to take you decades to get where you really want to go. And again, I'm not this dude who's making this video and saying that I am, at the top of the mountain. I'm at the bottom of the mountain. But I know I have a long way to go, and it's going to take me a lot longer than I think. Right? So in order for you guys to be successful, and my message to you is that the reason you're probably not successful right now, if you're watching this, is because you haven't been doing it long enough. And you have to understand that it's going to take you a lot longer than you think. If you've been working on a business for a year, dude, that's nothing, man. I take shits longer than a year. Seriously. And I didn't have that perspective back in the day to understand that that's nothing. 1 year, 12 months doing something, that's nothing. Come talk to me in 10 years, That's what real successful people will tell you. And that's what I've learned from speaking to successful people, speaking to, 100 millionaires, 10 millionaires, people that are very, very, very successful. And that's what they'll tell you. It doesn't happen quick. It takes a lot of struggle. You might fail at one project and you take those learnings into the next project and you keep doing that over and over and over again. And eventually you'll figure it out. That's how it works. It's not going to happen quickly. It's not going to happen as fast as you think. And it's definitely not going to happen as fast as you want, right? So understand that. The reason you're probably not winning if you're watching this video, and there's probably some people that are winning watching this video, and, kudos to you. And if you are, let me say this, if you are successful watching this video, successful by your terms, that's a subjective thing, success, you can call it anything. If you are successful in your own terms, let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts on whether or not I'm right or wrong, right? But I'm pretty sure that almost everybody who's going to be watching this video who's successful is going to agree with me. It takes a lot longer than you think, and it's more frustrating than you think, and it's going to take a lot more money than you think. Success takes time. That's just all there is to it. So remember that, guys. If you're getting discouraged, if you're frustrated, it's normal, You're not going through some unique experience. It's hard for everybody. It's hard for me. It's hard for Bill Gates. It's hard for Jeff Bezos. It's hard for anybody. I mean, think what you want about those people. They struggle too. Every single day they wake up and say, fuck, man, why is this so difficult? I do the same thing, right? You're probably doing the same thing, right? It's normal. Understand that success takes time. Understand that you're probably pretty early on in the process, and get back to work and quit worrying about it. That's all you have to do every single day. I hope this helps you guys out. I make these videos again because I'm almost speaking to myself in a way. And, this is something that I wish I would have been able to tell myself when I was, 20 years old trying to get this business going, because it's the truth. It's the truth. Success takes time. Understand that. And be ready to commit to something for the next 10, 20 years, right? Don't just jump into a business because you think it's going to happen quick. If you do that, you're going to lose every single time. And that's just the reality. I don't have anything else to say, guys. I hope this video helps you guys out. Smash the likes. Tell me in the comments what you think. And let me know what you guys are working on. If you're working on getting in shape or building a business, I'd love to hear about it, man. That's what this channel is about. This channel is all about bringing together other people, specifically young men, under, 35 years old, who are trying to hustle and make things happen, man. Because I know for a fact that when I was coming up, and I'm still coming up, by the way, when I was coming up, I didn't have anybody, that was around my age or, on the same journey as me to really speak to. I have my dad, which my dad is incredible and super successful. But, having other people in your corner who are on a similar journey and trying to do similar things and who are ambitious, that is priceless. Right? And that is my goal with this channel, is to build a community of people just like you, just like me, who are all trying to make shit happen and be successful so that we can help each other win. So I hope this helps you guys out. Smash the likes if it does. Subscribe to the channel. That would be much appreciated. That's why I make these videos. Let me know your thoughts, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I love you guys. Peace.